Hello everyone, SOS here, and I have another video for you. It's been a while since I posted anything, but as some of you may know, I've been awaiting a package. This package would be a package from a Mr. Terry Lambert from CGP Studios. So we're going to open up this bad boy. We are waiting for a CGP Warlock mask, which many of you listening to this video are probably very familiar with. As some of you may know, I've considered this mask my grail. Now, I'm going to take a look at it and see just if it lives up to the hype. So let's see, what do we got in here? You know there's supposed to be some obligatory tags. We've got these things. Seem to be like coasters. Caring for your mask tips. I think there's one more, but I'm not sure. In case, I'm not going to dilly-dally too much. So, here we go. Let's see. I've seen a lot of these masks, and I'm curious to see if it looks as good as well, if it looks as good in real life as it looks in pictures and on camera. So, let's take a look. Oh my lord. That is unbelievable. So, here is the mask. That is just unreal. I was worried when I saw pictures of it just how it would look. I've seen various pictures of them, and some of them seem to look very different from one another. And I've been wondering if perhaps there would be a problem with, I don't know, size and shape. Sometimes it seems like some of these are, I don't know, the way they're made, that some of them might be a little too thin. I don't know if it has to do with head size, but that is beautiful. Hello everybody, switching up the view here. This is technically an unboxing, and you've already seen me unbox it, but I figured I would do it this way, seeing as I would like to get a lot of different camera angles, and well, you just really can't do that quite the same way with a webcam when you're trying to be accurate. So, continuing the video, this really is such a great mask. Like I said, this is my grail. I don't know, like, I really feel like I'm not a collector. I just want this mask to have a great Halloween mask. I want to wear this on Halloween for many Halloweens. And I've looked at people's opinions on masks on michaelmyers.net and elsewhere, and I hear people say a lot that, you know, this is a great mask, but, you know, it's to me, it's the best bang for your buck you can get. But that, you know, there's others that are a little more authentic. You know, I've heard Matt Nags and Shat 99s and Night Owls and stuff like that. For the H2 look specifically, I mean. But I don't know, like, I'm not in any way an expert on this sort of stuff. I'm just kind of a newbie, actually. In fact, if it wasn't for some of you fine people at michaelmyers.net, I would not own this mask. But I don't know, I don't see it with those masks. Like, to me, the H2 look is just not replicated nearly as well with any other mask compared to the Warlock. I don't know, I just don't see it. Maybe it's just me. I think some of them have that grittier look, like the coat can look better, but the movie has so many different camera angles and different points where the mask looks different. But to me, this is the only mask I've ever seen that really, really highlights the ominous H2 look so well. To me, some of those other masks look really good, but for the most part, they're just, to me, H1 masks with grime on them. I'm not discrediting them. Some of them look really good in certain lights and in certain camera angles, but to me, the CGP Warlock just looks fantastic no matter what angle you look at it from. And frankly, this, the camera really doesn't even do it justice. Looking at it, I mean, lighting is important, and it looks a little bit more lighted on the phone that I'm using than in real life, but still the features, like the phone just really can't even, it really can't even do it justice, just how good this mask looks. But anyways, as far as the details go, you got the T there, and the eye holes look perfect. I've seen some copies where some things just kind of look off, but this looks perfect. The lips are perfect. Everything just looks perfect. Apparently, this one doesn't have the hole. I'm just noticing now. I just got this a couple days ago, and I'm noticing that, yeah, I actually kept it in the box because I was waiting to do the unboxing video. There's the Warlock. That is fantastic. And this awesome little stand. The picture could be better, but I could always redo that myself. But this stand from Frightmare Studios. Not quite as bright as I'd hoped, but it's still pretty cool. But I think that really, it's just, my God, it's so beautiful. The hairline is great. The details. I asked for it to be screen accurate, so I'm surprised that the hole from the needle isn't on here, but this isn't the best camera I could be using this with, but it'll be sufficient. My favorite thing about the mask, and I don't know about other masks, but I really like the fact that whatever Terry does with the hair, it stays in place. I mean, it'll move around a little bit, but for the most part, this is the way it's going to be, as long as, I assume, as long as you keep the mask upright and like this, it's not going to go anywhere. Because to me, if the hair doesn't look right, then the mask doesn't look right. So since the hair is always going to look right, granted I take care of the mask, and I am a newbie at this, then the mask should look fine. Taking a look at everything, how greasy it looks. I did get Velcro on this, and it looks pretty good. I can also use some tips on how to properly stand this up. I'm using bags, and frankly, it took me a while to even get it to look this good. But yeah, it's fantastic. The eye holes, which has always been one of my favorite features of the H2 mask, the Warlock stretch is just, to me, the greatest thing in the Halloween franchise, quite honestly. I'm such an H2 mark, it's ridiculous. Halloween, the original Halloween, is a vastly superior film, but Halloween 2 will always hold a special place in my heart for various reasons. Number one being this mask. You know, Nick Castle's awesome and everything, but just, to me, H2 look is just so much more ominous and just so awesome looking. I'm just so happy. I love this mask. I've seen different versions. I don't know if it's just the way they stuff them, but I've seen some pictures that made it almost kind of look disappointing, and I was thinking, hopefully mine looks good. Maybe I'm off, but I feel like this looks perfect. I couldn't be happier with it, and I can't wait until Halloween, which unfortunately is still almost a year away, but like hell if I care. When Halloween comes, I can't wait to wear this mask. Even if I am an undersized Michael Myers at 5'4", I don't care. I love this mask. I love the details. The weathering could be a little bit better, but then again, it looks pretty good. It's just, like I said, the camera can't quite do it justice, but Terry did a great job on this. Regardless of what people say, I've heard his reputation has been better in recent years, so I took a chance on him, and it took a little longer than I had hoped, but it's okay. It was the holiday season. I put in this order in early November, so one of the most roughest times you could have a mask made, I suppose, but Terry did a great job, and I thank him, and his communication was pretty good. And I mean, what can I say? As far as I'm concerned, he's the man. This mask is just perfect, and I couldn't be happier with it. And I could let this video go on so long, I'm going to have to end it somewhere, but I just, my God, am I just so like a gaudy schoolgirl over this. So awesome. And so at the end of the video, I'm going to do a brief little costume test that I've been looking so forward to doing. Even me with my undersized head, I'm going to give this a shot. So, a couple more looks at the mask. Oh, it's even grimier than I thought over on here, this side. I mean, yeah, there's a couple, like I said, the hole's missing, but I really don't care that much about that. I don't know if there was even any emphasis on it in the movie. The details are just superb. And the camera angles, some of the scenes, the mask is just so good. So, I'm gonna move on to the costume test now. I hope you all enjoy and have enjoyed this video. There's probably a million of these on YouTube. No, there is a million of these on YouTube, but one more wouldn't hurt, right? I looked at so many different CGP reviews before I bought this mask and after, so I'm happy to put up another one on there to vouch for Terry and say the mask is fantastic, especially at the price point. It's worth every penny I paid for it. A little upwards of $200, but you know, if you're really looking for an authentic Michael Myers mask, to me, for an H2, you can't do better than this. So everybody, thank you for watching, and until next time. On my face? Come on, you're fucking killing me here.